Hello, hello. Welcome back to Divine Destiny Guide. I pray you're doing well wherever you are. Sending you the purest of love and light. God is for us. Who can be against us? We are blessed and highly favored, and might I add, very, very, very protected underneath the arms of the Savior. I pray wherever you are that you're doing well, and knowing that, again, it's not over until we win. We're on top and we're going higher. So welcome if it's your first time returning soul tribers, new soul tribers. Thank you so much for your continuous love and your support. So the first card that came out is expectation. And then we have more cards fell out, but it's unexpected income, message of concern. So it's a lot. So I'll put these back. So yeah, but expectation. So it's waiting. You know, it reminds me, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. So let's, oh wow, too many came out. I don't know if it's just the cards that want to talk, they're excited, but it's a lot. Spirit, what's with expectation? What's with expectation? Oh, courthouse. So something, it's like it's already done. It's already done, because it's almost like it's something change. So you're waiting on something to change. Yeah, at the back here, it's poverty. Yeah. Yeah, waiting on a decision. This decision is going to change something. Some of you are waiting for an answer from the courthouse that is going to bring great fortune. And look at the back, it's change. It's change. A lot has been coming up lately with change, whether it's our mindset, whether it's changing our ways of thinking or being, but somebody's waiting for something. What is this waiting? Expectation. Wow, look. Yeah, waiting on your ships to come in. 3 of Wands. But the thing is, like, you're waiting, but you're not waiting. Because here it's like this person is not standing still. It's like the ships are coming in, and it's like this person is walking down to the shore. And by picking that wand, it's like a decision has been made. A decision has been made, and you're moving on it. So it's like you're waiting, but you're still not waiting. It's almost like you're waiting, but you're still praying. Wow. At the back, I can't make it up. Justice. Justice with courthouse. I mean, that is karma. That is fairness. So again, this, for some of you, yes, you may really be waiting for a news from court. Something to go in your favor. This looks good. It looks favorable here. Because it's like he's not walking towards the courthouse, but it's like he's walking away from the courthouse. It's like the documents are already sealed. Like I said, it's already done. And again, it's like that red cord. Whatever this is, it's protected. I mean, it could have been any other color, but red, that's like the blood. It's already protected. It's like whatever this is that is for you, nobody can take it. Because it's already sealed. It's sealed, and it's not one but two. For some of you, it's two things that you have in the court, or it's two things that are coming into your life. And it's like you're moving on this. You're waiting, but you're not waiting. It's like while you're waiting, you're not just staying there and sitting there looking through the window worrying. But you're moving on it. You know, it's like faith in action. Faith in action. And look, 7 of Wands. Yes, it's like this is protected. And I love this too, because it's like you're on higher ground. And look, when I say you're protected, it's like, I don't know, I hope you can see this. but it's like this halo, this bubble is over you. You're protected. And you're on top. So it's like even those at the bottom, you know, it's hard to get to you. This is what I'm saying. Whatever your answer is with this blessing that's coming in, again 26, that's number 8, 2024. This is infinite blessings and abundance. This is protected. And again, it's like it really just tickles me when the enemy or enemies think that they can do things to work against us, when they can stop what God has for us. And this is why when we wait upon the Lord and be of good courage, he says he will strengthen our heart. There is something about letting go and letting God. And it's a hard thing to do. It's like giving up control. It's like, then what am I going to do next? What am I going to do next? But like I said with this card, with the 3 of Wands, it's you already did the work. You already did whatever this is. It's like you already started the business. And now it's like you're waiting. It's like you sold the goods and now you're waiting for the invoices to be paid. And it's like you have confirmation that the bill is paid. You know, it's like it's just that it needs to clear the account. So it's like now you're moving on faith that it's already done. Your ships are coming in, and it's like whatever this decision is, it's precise. You know exactly what it is that you prayed about, what it is that you're waiting on, and it is coming in because justice is here. Justice is here. It's like whether this is the court of law on 3D or the court of the Lord, it's already done. It's like there is a ruling and it is already done in your favor. God is for us. Who can be against us? And not only is this blessing coming into your life, but it is protected. And God is protecting you from the enemies, from the people, the oppositions, the people who have been fighting, plotting, and strategizing against you. The people who have been trying to invade your boundary and your space. The people who have been trying to play God in your life. Who wants to decide whether or not you come into certain blessings. As above, so below. As above, so below. And it's like with this like attorney, again, this is just telling me, it's almost like Archangel Michael. Just like with Daniel, the answer is on the way. The answer, it's already done. It's already done. And it's like with it coming, justice is ruling in your favor. It's protected. It's protected, safe and secure. So even if the enemy, like he did when the angel was coming with the answer for Daniel, tried to hold up the other angel to delay the answer, God sent in another angel to release him. The devil is not stronger than God. And this is what I sometimes even have to encourage myself. It's just that sometimes they seem like a lot, right? But again, it's like empty barrels make the most noise. And they come a lot. They make a lot of noise. But they can't touch us. This is what we need to know. We are so protected. Our blessings, it's protected. And it's like no wonder the enemy tries to come at us so hard. Because it's like they see too where we are in the spiritual realm. And they are at the bottom. See, they are in their rightful place. They are in hell. They are below. So what? They're trying to get you to come down to their level. Because they're crabbing a barrels. And it's for us to know that even though you may be alone up here, you're still in the best position. Because look, it's you alone and it's all of them against you. Now, who is more powerful? I'll give you a minute. Who is more powerful? So it's like we need to give ourselves more credit than we do. And sometimes we find ourselves in that place where when the answer is not coming, when the attacks are coming, and it's like, God, where are you? But it's like we're already protected. The shield is already around us. They cannot do anything to us that God did not give them permission to do. They can't. Yeah, it's like 6 of Wands, look. It's victory. And again, you only get victory after you won something. You have to go through something to get victory. You have to. And even them, they will have to see you being crowned. They will have to see this. It's after a struggle. It's after a battle. Whatever this is. Yeah, because see, it's like you have to fight for yourself. You had to protect this. It's like spirit is fighting for you in the spirit, and you're also having your guards up. Standing your ground here on earth. And so, yes, this is well done, good and faithful servant. This is victory and recognition. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Your stability. You're protecting this. Yeah, your Ace of Cups. This is the Holy Grail, and I love it too. It has the cross on it. And you have the dove. Well done, good and faithful servant. This is my beloved son. This is my beloved daughter, in whom I am well pleased. So yes, God is pleased with you because you did not allow the enemies to overthrow you. It's like even though you were still looking graceful, even though people may look at you and say that, whatever they say, but again, you're at peace. They don't know in the background that you're still making moves. Like the song by Mary, Mary, it's the God in me. It's like people may look at you from the outside and they judge you. Oh, they look like they have somebody taking care of them. They look like they're spoiled. They look like they're too high maintenance and all of this stuff. I mean, look at her. She's waiting, but she's well adorned, put together. So people may judge you based on that. But see, what they don't understand is that it's a decision that you made to step out in faith. It's the decisions that you make every day. You're making boss move, making big moves. It's like you don't look like this all the time. But see, when you go through a lot of things in life, and now it's like after a hard fought battle, and you can actually sit back a little bit, then people judge, but it's because they see your glory, but they don't know your story. They don't know how hard you work. Some people don't want to make a choice. Some people want to stand still and hold on to all three. But it's like you decide that, you know what? I'm going to either choose myself, I'm going to choose God. But you have to make a decision. And it's because for a lot of you, a lot of us, we chose to do God's work, that we made that decision, that choice. And this is why it will pay off. I'm telling you, and I know sometimes it is so hard. It's like, it's easier said than done. But like, I believe it's David, the psalmist, who says, I was young, But now I'm old, and I've never seen the righteous forsaken, nor their seed begging bread. I've never seen the righteous forsaken, nor their seed begging bread. And for a lot of you, a lot of us, we have been around so much suffering. We have been around so much injustice in our life. And you'll say, yes, I've seen suffering. But again, like he says, I've never seen the righteous. So I don't know. I'm not here to judge. But is it that it's not about perfection, but it's their ways, their heart. Those people who suffer, were they of God? Were they in right standing with God? And so for a lot of us, it's a whole new change of our mindset. Yeah, it's a whole new change of the way that we see life and things and our relationship with God. Because a lot of us, we have not because we ask not. We find it hard to rest. We think we have to do something. And this is why so many of us, we don't believe in God and what He says, because for a lot of religions, you have to do something. You have to shed some blood. You have to, go through all these rituals and all this stuff. But it's like, to really believe in God, all I have to do is just give Him my heart. That's too easy. I need something hard. It's like I need some struggles. I need some burdens. It's like I've seen my grandparents, my parents work hard. They go to church, and yet still they die a pauper. Yet still it seems as if they did not live to see the manifestation of God, because it's just a religion for them. It's about how much they can carry, how much burden. It's not about how much they can let go and let God. And so for a lot of you, a lot of us, it's coming into this new awakening or awareness that we don't need to jump any hoops. He said cast all of your cares upon me. See all these 10 of wands, these burdens, give them to me. He said to cast all your cares upon me because I love you. I care for you. You were not built to carry burdens. It's like as long as you make that choice, making that decision to step out in faith, you will not look like what you've gone through. You're going to come out better on the other side. Trouble does not last always. But I believe a lot of us, we don't live our foreparents or grandparents, whomever we had, relatives who pass away. They did not come into that because they did not really believe the fullness of God. All they know is about the sin, the rules, the regulations. God, the judge, and He is the judge. But they didn't know about the loving God who says He came that we will have life and have it more abundantly. The one who says, I have not given you the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. They did not really comprehend that part of Him. And so for a lot of you, a lot of us, is knowing that yes, we can be at peace and we can let go and we can let God, because He's fighting on our behalf. Justice, karma. He's going to give us, He's going to give them what they deserve. All of these people who came up against you, against us. And it's like, my only thing for people is that you will, for those of you who don't know this, but you will reap what you sow. So for those of you who have been chanting negative things, who have been writing down negative things, it's like you need to stop. Start writing good things. Start wishing for somebody what you would want for yourself. Because the truth is that we are protected. And so when this justice, this karma, yeah, judgment, when this is reflected back to you, see, this is the all-seeing eyes of God. You cannot hide from God. His eyes are watching you. And this is why for a lot of people, their judgment is here. It's now. They will be served this. It's not even, and again, in the afterlife, whether you believe in judgment day, I believe in judgment day. Like he says, when the dead in Christ shall rise, a lot of people are going to be surprised. A lot of people are going to be surprised. Because you're going to look around and see graves with names on it that people did not come out. And you're saying, but Mr. So-and-so, Sister so-and-so, Miss or whoever you're looking for, and they're nowhere to be found. Because see, a lot of these people, they were doing things to please man, to look good in the eyes of men. But they forgot the all-seeing eyes that does not miss anything. He doesn't sleep. So when whatever it is you're chanting or you're writing or you're sticking pins or you're under the moon wiggling, you're under the moon wiggling and whatever you're doing under the moon, whatever, whenever, make sure it's things that you want for yourself, because I'm telling you, when it hits you, and then the thing is, a lot of these people are going to be, they're so naive and just so blind to their ways that they're going to think that we're the ones doing things to them. And they're not realizing that justice with judgment, whatsoever we sow, that's what we're going to reap. If you don't deserve to be resurrected on Judgment Day, you're not going to come up. The dead in Christ shall rise. So this awakening, this spiritual calling, for a lot of you, I mean, Judgment Day is here for a lot of people. People who counted you out. People are going, their ways are now reflected back to them. They will have to, like the song by Michael Jackson, look at that man, that woman in the mirror. And your heart will be reflected, because even if on the outside, you know, like I like to say, that funeral home makeup or that clean shave, it looks good, but your heart is going to be reflected in your face. Because your heart is not lighter than a feather. And so this is why God is ruling on our behalf, because we have been tested, we have been proven worthy, righteous, in order for God to make these positive changes and these blessings to come into our lives. And you have a lot of people who don't want to do the work. They are not interested in doing the work. They think they can go around stealing people's blessings, sabotaging people, trying to block and stop their progress, trying to see how they can pick you down from your horse, from you getting any offers, Ace of Cups, from you having your money, trying to see what they can do to stop your blessings. And at the same time, they are slowing down themselves. By trying to slow you down, they're slowing down themselves. They're cursing themselves by trying to curse you. Yeah, a lot of these people, I'm telling you, they're going to end up in this Eight of Swords. I'm telling you, self-imprisonment, feeling trapped, isolated, victimized, and helpless. Because see, that is how they wanted us to be. Victimized, be helpless. Like I said before in other readings, a lot of these people, even before they ganged up on you, they went around telling people that you were a victim, calling you a victim. Now, only to realize that the same trap that they set for you is what they're falling into. Now, they are the victims. They are the victims. I certainly hope this helped. Until next time, take care and be blessed.